It's time for the KYN-TV Nebraska High School Football Game of the Week, being brought to you by the Explorers Credit Union, Moody Motors, the Bank of Hartington, BillionAuto.com, Avera, Mount Marty University, Christensen Well and Irrigation, Top Crop, and Security Bank. Now let's go to the field with Tehl and Scott on KYN-TV Sports.
Oh, we're here in Hartington, Nebraska. Once again, I'm Tehl. Scott not with me tonight as he's running public address here in Hartington, but it is Cedar Catholic High School football on the airwaves tonight. We're streaming out live to KYN-TV YouTube as well as Hot Country 93.1 Facebook page. Getting things rolling for tonight. It's going to be a beautiful evening in Hartington for high school football in October. Right at the moment, it's 68 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, and the temperature starting to drop a little bit. By 9, it's going to be low 60s, maybe even we'll see 50 before the end of this game, which is just, for the athletes on the field, full pads running around, it is just perfect weather for some high school football. You can't ask for anything better in the first week of October, and you can't ask for a better matchup either. These are two teams that have a long history of having a lot of fun matchups, including 2 years ago, a semifinal playoff game down in Battle Creek in still one of the coldest games I have ever called in person in my life. Ended up being a 6-0 blizzard game. Cedar Catholic won it and punched their ticket to Lincoln and a chance at a state championship 2 years ago. They did eventually fall in that state championship game to Norfolk Catholic, but it was defeating the Battle Creek Braves that got them there. Last year, Battle Creek was able to get a little bit of revenge. They were able to get the 30-12 win at Battle Creek last season. Battle Creek won last year. Cedar Catholic won 2 years ago. Year before that, Battle Creek won in a close one. The year before that, Cedar Catholic won in overtime. These two teams just battle every single time they have a chance to play each other. So we're looking forward to a good one tonight and a defensive slugfest. Both teams have proven they can score the ball, but what has really propelled them to victory in the last couple of weeks has been their defense. We'll talk about that a little bit more as the pregame show rolls on. You're listening to our pregame show from Moody Motors. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Once again, we're in Hartington, Nebraska tonight for Cedar Catholic football versus the Battle Creek Braves. My name is Tehl Tanner. Let's take a break, come back in a couple of minutes. We'll start going over the season to this point, the opponents, the matchups, and maybe take a look at some stats in this one. You're listening to Northeast Nebraska High School Football on KYN-TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and XtendFlex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit TopCropInc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explorers CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
All right, back here on the pregame show from Moody Motors. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Talk about the seasons to this point for each football program here today. Both defensive teams that have played very, very well in recent weeks. We'll start it off with the home team Trojans. They are a 4-1 team on the season coming into today. 5-0 is Battle Creek, their opponent. One loss between these two programs in 5 weeks of football. 10 opponents they have played. This is going to be a fun one. For Cedar Catholic, they started off the year with a loss at Boone Central, one of the best teams in the state. They are currently a C2 team that is currently ranked in the polls, sitting at number 3 is where Boone Central is. They have a +5 ±. They're 43.2 points in the standings, the overall, and in the polls, they're sitting at number 5. That was in the seed points overall. Overall, they're 3, and in the polls, they're sitting right at 5. That is the team they lost to. 0-14 was the score. After that, they defeated their next opponent, Wayne, 47-6, 34-6 the next week in Archbishop Bergen. After that, it was Takema Herman, a shutout victory on the road, 41-0, and then finally a 49-14 win last night at West Point Beamer. Cedar Catholic has allowed 40 points all season long, exactly 40 points through 5 weeks. They are averaging under 10 points a game are their opponents. 2 single-digit scoring weeks of 6 points and a shutout in there as well. For Battle Creek, similar story. They had a shutout victory in week 1 at Cross County versus Cross County, 41-0. Then they allowed only 13 points in week 2 at Aquinas Catholic. 28-13 was the final. Boone Central they beat 27-7. Next week got a little bit more interesting. Archbishop Bergen, good offense, 48-20 was the score. Still a great win for Battle Creek. And then last week, one of the premier matchups in the state, Oakland Craig was the matchup at home. Oakland Craig, who is currently 4th in the poll, Battle Creek 2nd, by the way. That was a matchup between 2 and 4. Battle Creek won it 45-38. So far this season, 78 points allowed by Battle Creek through 5 games. Defense is the name of the game when it comes to these two programs, and that is just an understatement. My name is Tehl Tanner. This is KYN-TV's Game of the Week, your pregame show from Moody Motors. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back in a couple of minutes. We'll keep things rolling.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Attention irrigators. When was the last time your irrigation pump was pulled? Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Contact Christensen Well and Irrigation to find out how pulling your irrigation pump during the fall and winter months can improve efficiency and avoid breakdowns, saving you money. Visit Christensen Well and Irrigation in Hartington or Wakefield. Find them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. And good luck to all area high school athletes this sports season.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC. Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs, whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
We are back here in Hartington, Nebraska, directly after the national anthem, welcoming us in to this ball game. This is going to be a super fun one here between Hartington, Cedar Catholic, and Battle Creek. This is the Trojans, the Braves, matching up in Hartington, Nebraska. I'm Tehl Tanner, keeping you company tonight. It's 67 degrees in Hartington as we are getting ready for the kickoff. Our starters tonight brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. For Battle Creek, we'll run through them. Aiden Wentz, senior wide receiver. Jackson Mettler, senior quarterback. 26, Kason Schnabel, a junior running back. Wyatt Nierodzik, a senior running back. Number 30, Aiden Pochop, senior running back. Number 50, Breck Thompson, senior offensive lineman. We're going through their offensive starters here. Gavin Olson, senior offensive lineman. Connor Heiderman, junior offensive lineman. Dawson Amick, senior offensive lineman. Dakota Zlomke, senior offensive lineman. Connor Newhofflin, senior tight end. And MJ Raggi, a senior wide receiver. Cedar Catholic chose to be elected to get their starters read as a team. The Cedar Catholic Trojans, coached by Chad Cotto, who has been here for 22 years, 21 of those as head coach, and his 150th victory was last week in the 49-14 win at West Point Beamer. That was 150 for the 22-year coach Chad Cotto. We are ready to get underway in this ball game. Cedar Catholic is ready to kick this one away. It's going to be Battle Creek to start things off on offense. Mettler, the quarterback, will be ready here in a moment, but the ball is in the air. It's an end-over-end kick, and we are underway. Brought in at the 10-yard line for Battle Creek. It's going to be taken out across the 25 to the 30. Over to the 33, where he's met by a host of Trojans and knocked down. That was Casey Schnabel, one of their workhorse running backs. Schnabel, 31 carries on the year. There are 4 different guys for this Battle Creek offense that have a real chance of getting the ball every single play. 3 running backs and the quarterback. This is a running offense. They also have 1 wide receiver in Pochop who has over 100 yards on the season. He has 183 on 10 receptions for 2 touchdowns. Nobody else has more than 4 catches on the year. That's their number 1 guy. For Battle Creek, they're going to come out in the shotgun set. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, wide receivers, and it's going to be a quarterback designed run to the left side, and he's going to break into open space. Go over for 15, 16, maybe 20 yards before he's finally taken down. And it's Battle Creek starting very, very strong. Starting quarterback Jackson Mettler with a very good run out of the gate. So 20-yard rush to start off the ball game, and Battle Creek is already in Cedar Catholic territory. And we got an injured player here. It looks like Jamison Cotto, one of the seniors for this home Trojan team, is going to come off the field slowly, holding his hand. His dad, the head coach, comes out to take a look at him, and he's going to come off and get checked out by a trainer. 1st and 10, Battle Creek, we're back in action. The Braves moving the football. They just had a 20-yard run to start off the ball game. Quarterback Mettler's going to take it this time. He's going to run the option, hand it off to the running back, who's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage stuff here for the Cedar Catholic Trojans. Short gain of about a yard here. I believe that was Narodzik. Second and 9 incoming. Narodzik will be the tailback. It's I formation. One man split out wide to the right. That should be Pochop. They're going up the middle here and stuffed at the line of scrimmage again. Cedar Catholic. Very good defense to start off this ball game. 3rd and 9 incoming. Third and 9 here. Battle Creek in Trojan territory. They're sitting at the 45-yard line of the opponent. Quarterback, shotgun set, 3 receivers to the left, nobody to the right. Option, running back slip. They're going to throw here over the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Through the hands of the intended receiver, Pochop. Couldn't find him downfield. New Hofflin in the area. Incompletion will bring up 4th down. Cedar Catholic defense holds after giving up about a 20-yard run to start off the contest. They'll hold after that, allowing only 1 yard in the next 3 plays. So it's 4th and 9 for Battle Creek. They're going to be punting this one away for Cedar Catholic. This is what the game's likely going to be looking like today. We're going to see a lot of running the football and a lot of defensive stops. One of the predictions of this game that I overheard was 14-7 either way. And that felt about right. These two teams, very good defensive teams. Not a good punt here, very high, up in the air. Does get a Battle Creek bounce, but it only went about 15 yards downfield. The bounce will give it a few extra, and we're going to have a net here of about 18 yards on the punt. Battle Creek punted from the 45-yard line of their opponent, and Cedar Catholic looks like they're going to be setting up at the 20. So about a 25-yard punt it's going to be. Cedar Catholic on offense, ready to get things rolling. Once again, starting at their own 20-yard line. Reifenrath, the quarterback, alone in the backfield. He's going to take the snap and run to his right. He's got a blocker on the edge, trying to turn the corner. He's got positive yardage, but he's knocked out of bounds downfield about 7 yards. 7 yards on the quarterback keeper for Braden Reifenrath. Looks like they're going to give him here 6 or 7. It's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, Reifenrath's got Cotto in motion, going to his right. He's going to look at him. Nope, he's going to pull it back, throw over the middle of the field. He's got his intended receiver downfield and out of bounds. Hunter Benson on the catch for Cedar Catholic. And the Trojans are rolling. They've got a 1st down through the air. This Trojan attack, very similar to Battle Creek. They like to run the football. Brighton Whitmire is their starting guy, has over 500 yards and 12 touchdowns on the season. Jamison Cotto back into the ball game. He's out there on the right side. He's in motion. Now the handoff off the right tackle. Run of about 5 yards here. That's Whitmire. Second and 5. Second and 5 Trojans. It's Reifenrath. He'll take the snap and the gun, trying to go forward. He's going to be stuffed short of the line of scrimmage. Positive gain of 3 here. Going to be 3rd and 2 coming up for the home team. So 3rd and 2 for the home team. They're at the 48-yard line of their opponent. They need the 50. Quarterback's going to throw a quick one over to the left side, nearly picked. Was trying to hit Cotto on the quick screen. Jamison Cotto couldn't hit him. It's broken up. Good defense. 4th down. Once again, that's the type of game we're going to see today. A lot of very good defense. This should be a low-scoring, quick-moving, run-of-the-football type of game. Now, here's an option. Cedar Catholic lining up in an option set. They might try and go for it here. They do have a man back ready to kick now. Battle Creek sends one back. Heels at the 20-yard line. Low snap, and it will be punted away. High punt. It's going to bounce at the 4 and roll into the end zone for a touchback. 8:27 on the clock, first quarter. Neither team able to score on their first offensive possession of the ball game. First and 10 for the Braves. They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line for that road team. 8:27 on the clock. Battle Creek ready to move here. Shotgun set, double tight end, 2 wide receivers out on one side each. Hand off to the running back. Short gain here. Short gain here by Pochop. Gain of 2 for Aiden Pochop. So 2nd and 8 here for Battle Creek. The lights are on in the stadium. It's kickoff, and we're already pretty much in darkness, which is interesting. We're getting to the October side of things. Our September football, lights didn't come on until the game was nearly over, but we're starting in darkness now at 7 p.m. 7:44 on the clock in the first quarter. Hand off to the running back. It's Pochop again, who's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Second effort gave him a yard, but it's going to be 3rd and long for Battle Creek again. It'll be 3rd and 7 here. 3rd and 7 for the Battle Creek Braves. 7:25 on the clock here in the first quarter. Clock keeps moving after the running play. 3rd down. Both teams have thrown on 3rd down. Both times were incompletions that brought up 4th. It's going to be the shotgun for Battle Creek. Quarterback with a man off his right shoulder will take the snap. That's Mettler. Mettler flushed out of the pocket. Everybody's all around him, and it's going to be on the ground. The ball comes out, and it's a turnover. Cedar Catholic's got it at the 6-yard line of Battle Creek. Nearly a scoop and score. It was saved from being taken all the way. Cedar Catholic is inside of the 10-yard line of Battle Creek already. Turnovers are going to win this game for somebody tonight. In a low-scoring defensive affair, turning over the ball is just a killer. Cedar Catholic has a prime opportunity now. Reifenrath going to set up in the I formation. Tailback will be Whitmire. Whitmire's got over 500 yards on the young season. They're going to go up the middle with him. Whitmire tried to go off, bounce it to the outside. Nothing doing. Short gain of a couple. Give him 1 or 2 here. And now they get to about the 7-yard line. They actually started at the 9. They were back a ways farther than I expected the spot of the ball to be. I think they said the Trojan was down a few yards before I thought he was down. He was running for a second there. 6:28 on the clock. Whitmire had 2 there. They're going to run it for the quarterback this time. Going up the middle. Stuffed 2 yards downfield. Fighting through traffic. Inside of the 5 and down to the 2-yard line is Reifenrath. Reifenrath, a good gain on the quarterback draw. And it's 3rd and goal at about the 1-yard line. So from 1 yard out, big substitution package. Here come the big boys for Cedar Catholic. And it's exactly that. Double tight end set. Everybody in tight. I formation. They actually had 10 men on the field. They run somebody off. And they're going to do the tush push. Going up the middle. Reifenrath might have had it on first effort. They did not call it. But he's pushed backwards. I don't think they're going to say it's a touchdown. No. Short. So Reifenrath's going to be short. Inches away from the goal line. And Cedar Catholic's going to go for this one. On the inches line, they're going to try that tush push again. They're lining up in the formation. Here we go. Reifenrath under center. Tush push formation. And they're doing it. Tush push. And he's in. Touchdown, Cedar Catholic. I think that was Reifenrath. Able to get that one in for Cedar Catholic. So it's 6-0 is the score of this ball game. 5:16 on the clock. 6-0 is your score. Attempting the point after now is Bodie Hochstein. Hochstein puts this one up and through. 7-0 is the score of the ball game. Cedar Catholic is on top. You're listening to Northeast Nebraska's Game of the Week on KYN-TV. I'm Tehl Tanner. Back in 30 seconds.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
All right, back here on KYN-TV's Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week. Streaming live on our YouTube channel, KYN-TV, as well as Hot Country 93.1 Facebook. 7-0 is the score of this ball game. It's Cedar Catholic on top, out of the gate. We're in the first quarter, 5:16 on the clock. It was a 1-yard touchdown run by Braden Reifenrath. Got it on the tush push from less than a yard out. It was in the inches line. They were able to get him in. Came off a defensive strip sack. Ended up setting Cedar Catholic up first and goal at the 9-yard line. Pooch kick brought in. Going to be taken out across the 20 to the 25. Might break one here across the 30, 35, 40. Now knocked out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. And there are penalty flags down. Cedar Catholic is clapping as they run off the field. Battle Creek had a great return. And I think they're going to get backed up here. Yep, penalty flag on Battle Creek. They're going to be backed up here. We'll wait for the signal. Holding. Oh, no. It was blocking the back is what we've got here. They'll back him up a ways. And after the penalty yardage, which should have been near the 40, they'll be backed up to the 25-yard line. 25-yard line for Battle Creek as they are ready to begin this next offensive drive. 5:07 on the clock. They'll hand it off. Tailback going up the middle. Line of scrimmage is all he's going to get. Fight forward for a few and actually fall forward for quite a few. Gain of 4. Gain of 4 for the ball carrier. 4:48 on the clock. 2nd and 6 incoming. Mettler, the quarterback, has a man in motion left to right. Now takes the snap, fakes the pitch, and he's going to take it up the middle. Cedar Catholic was not fooled. Tackle for loss. Brady Hochstein with the tackle for loss. 4:20 on the clock, first quarter, 7-0. Cedar Catholic leads this ball game. .404 on the clock. Third and 6 for Battle Creek. Roll out, bootleg for the quarterback. He's going to throw downfield, got his tight end. Open receivers, got it. Across the 50 to the 40, breaking tackles and slips. He slipped across the 40 and goes down. There were two men that were going to be chasing him down, but Newhalfen with a very good catch and run of 32 yards. Newhalfen had 61 yards receiving on the season on 2 catches. Both of those ended up going for touchdowns. It's actually his first catch of the year that didn't result in a score. First and 10 from the 38-yard line of Battle Creek. I formation again. Maddox will take the snap, give to the tailback. Tackle for loss, maybe just got back to the line of scrimmage. Front 7 for Cedar Catholic showed up in a big way in that one. That was Schnabel. Second and 10.5 here. Looks like that is a tackle for loss of a little less than a yard. We'll just call it 11. Second and 11 from the 49-yard line. Shotgun now for Battle Creek. Last time they were in Cedar Catholic territory, they got stuffed twice, and it's going to happen again. Another tackle for loss of a half yard. The quarterback met in the backfield. Mettler goes down for -1. So 3rd and 11 here after back-to-back half-yard losses for Battle Creek. This is exactly what happened last time they got in Cedar Catholic territory. If history repeats itself, they will throw the ball here. We'll see what happens after that. 3rd and 11 for Battle Creek. Shotgun. Quarterback Mettler takes the snap. He's rolling to his right, looking to throw. Fires over the right side, and he finds a man. I don't even think that was the guy he was intending to throw to, but there were 2 dudes in the area, and it's caught for a first down. Rogge with the reception. Looks like a gain of 19. First and 10. I formation now. They'll give to the tailback, going up the middle again. Yard loss, Schnabel. No, they'll give him the line of scrimmage. So no gain. 2nd and 10, Schnabel on the rush. Schnabel's been getting the majority of the carries so far. Narodzik, 413 yards in the season with 7 touchdowns. Haven't seen a lot from him tonight. But he is out there now. He's going to line up as a tight end off the left side. Same running back. Shotgun set. They're going to give it to the running back. He's going to go off his left tackle and met at the line of scrimmage. Broke that tackle. Goes forward for a few. And it's going to be 3rd and manageable here at about 5 yards to go. Ended up getting something out of nothing there, did Schnabel. And it's a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5 now. In 4-down territory for Battle Creek. They're sitting at the 15-yard line of Cedar Catholic. At the 15-yard line of Cedar Catholic, once again, is Battle Creek. 40 seconds on the clock, 7-0. Cedar Catholic leads in the first quarter. One more snap, and we could take it to the end of the quarter. We'll see what Battle Creek wants to do. Shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to run the option here. Go to the running back, and it's a tackle for loss again. Cedar Catholic's defense has been effective here. We'll go backwards 2 this time. That was Schnabel. Hunter Benson, I believe, was the first one there, and it's 4th and 7 now for Battle Creek. Difficult spot here, going backwards on 3rd down, and now you're at your own, or at the 18-yard line of your opponent. You need to get to the 10, and Battle Creek's going to take it to the end of the quarter. We'll do the same. 7-0 after 1, back in 60 seconds on KYN TV.
Attention irrigators. When was the last time your irrigation pump was pulled? Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Contact Christensen Well and Irrigation to find out how pulling your irrigation pump during the fall and winter months can improve efficiency and avoid breakdowns, saving you money. Visit Christensen Well and Irrigation in Hartington or Wakefield. Find them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. And good luck to all area high school athletes this sports season.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
All right, out of the quarter break, it's a 7-0 ball game. Cedar Catholic is on top of Battle Creek, knocking on the door. Battle Creek sitting at the 18-yard line of Cedar Catholic, but it is 4th and 8 here. 4th and 8, they need the 10-yard line or 18 yards for a score. A 4th down stop here would be huge for the hometown Trojans. You keep that lead, but it looks like Battle Creek's going to try and settle for 3 here. We've got a field goal kicker on. This is going to be a 35-yard kick, and it is well short. Goes underneath the uprights, and it is no good. I believe that was Hudson Last, the senior kicker. 35 yards out, does not go. It was kind of a knuckleball right off the foot. I'm not actually sure it even got the height of the goalpost. It was a very low kick. Bounced in the end zone and then rolled out the back. 11:56 on the clock. Second quarter, Cedar Catholic's going to take over after the missed field goal. But it's one of those situations, I don't blame the call. 35 yards, certainly difficult at this level, but when it's 4th and 8, it's kind of hard to go anywhere else. Jamison Cotto with a reception of 9 yards to start off the quarter offensively for Cedar Catholic. Jamison Cotto from Braden Reifenrath. One of one for 9 yards now. Starting the game is Reifenrath. We're in the second quarter. This is a running offense. They're going to send Becker in motion from left to right. And there's a... I'm going to be real. I didn't even know who got it there. That was an incredible fake from Cedar Catholic. That results in a first down and about a 5-yard gain. Looks like that was Brady Hochstein who got it on the triple option. On the triple option, they sent Hochstein, the fullback, up the middle with it. Quarterback and tailback rolled out to the left, faking as they're running the option. 11:08 on the clock. Very, very good design play from Cedar Catholic for a first down. Now sitting at their own 35. They'll run it off their left tackle. Gain of 4. That was Cotto, Micah Cotto. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 here. Generous spot. Maybe they gave him 5. But it's 2nd and medium here, right at the 40-yard line. You need the 45. Cotto split out wide to the right. Looks like Becker to the left. I formation. Going to go up the fullback again. Same play. Another first down. Brady Hochstein, fullback, going up the middle. A run of 7 yards. Needed 5. 1st and 10. Cedar. So Brady Hochstein, the fullback, with a couple of crucial carries on this play. Cedar Catholic getting deep in their bag today. They know they're facing a very good defense. 10 minutes on the clock. Clock is moving in the second quarter. They're going to go up to that fullback again. Hochstein, this time, Battle Creek was ready for it, but he's still able to get 4 yards out of it. Right across midfield is Hochstein, and it's 2nd and 6. Getting the fullback involved is Cedar Catholic. They're going to split Becker to the right, Cotto to the left, 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback Reifenrath. Power pistol set. He'll take the snap, give to Whitmire. Whitmire to the outside. Whitmire turns a corner. Run of nearly 20 for the running back. Great run for Whitmire. He hasn't had a lot of work so far today. I have that as his 3rd carry for about 25 yards. 1st and 10, Cedar Catholic, they're driving. Out the 35-yard line of their opponent. Reifenrath drops back to throw this time, rolling to his right. Under pressure, he's going to bring it down and run. Good gain for the quarterback. Not a first down, but close to it. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds. I think he got 9 there. Yeah, they'll give him 9. And it's 2nd and 1 here for the Trojans. Need the 25. They're sitting at the 26. Cedar Catholic is driving early in this second quarter. 9:18 on the clock. This drive has almost taken 3 minutes off the clock. We're sitting at about 2:40 right at the moment. Going to go to the tailback. Whitmire stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Second effort. Broke free. Got the first down and a yard extra. Gain of 2 on 3rd and 1. Second one. Whitmire was hit maybe a yard in the backfield, either that or right at the line of scrimmage. A very good spin to get out of that when there were 2 different guys grabbing him. Was able to get the first down on second effort and fall forward. Right at the 25-yard line is where they're going to mark him. Just inside, maybe at the 24. Reifenrath under center again. Hochstein, the fullback. It's going to be a quarterback keeper right up the middle. A little bit of a tush push again, actually. 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now. It was Reifenrath who just went right behind his right guard, going straight up the middle. Promising drive for Cedar Catholic. The best drive we've seen from either team so far today. The scoring drive for Cedar was only a 9-yard drive after the defensive turnover, the sack fumble. 2nd and 6 now, Cedar. Cotto split out wide to the left. Reifenrath takes the snap, gives to the fullback again. Hochstein going up the middle. Taken down a yard shy of the sticks. 3rd and 1. So 5-yard gain there on 2nd and 6 brings up 3rd and 1. Need to get across the 15-yard line. Does Cedar Catholic here. 3rd and 1. Keaton Arns split out wide to the right. Everybody else in tight. Whitmire, the tailback. Hochstein, the fullback. Battle Creek might have jumped here. They're going to snap the ball, and they get the first down anyway on a quarterback keeper. Quarterback runs it right up the middle. No hesitation, and he'll get the first down. No flags were thrown. Battle Creek definitely jumped, but they must not have crossed into the neutral zone. There were 3 different dudes on the defensive line that all moved. Cedar Catholic snapped the ball, and they get the first down either way. 3-yard run for Reifenrath. He gets to about the 12-yard line is where we're going to mark him. No, we'll make it the 13. 13-yard line is where they're going to be. I formation. It's Becker out wide to the right. Reifenrath. I formation again. He's going to take the snap. Goes to throw. Throws into the end zone, and it's knocked away. Running that option play again. Quarterback kept it. Threw it on the bootleg and didn't find anybody in the end zone. Was looking for Hunter Benson. Couldn't find the sophomore tight end. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now you're in a pickle. You're getting 2-3 yards a run at the moment. 2nd and 10 at the 13. Trips right. Now he's going to send a man in motion over to the left side. That's Whitmire. It's Reifenrath dropping back to throw. Throws to the right. Caught. Cotto's got it. Cotto breaks free. Cotto into the end zone. Touchdown, Cedar Catholic. Cotto just caught it on a slant going over the middle of the field, put his foot in the ground, changed directions, spun out of a tackle, and marches his way into the end zone. 13-0. Advantage home team. 6:45 on the clock. That was a drive that took over 5 minutes of gameplay. Had to march all the way down the field. Did Cedar Catholic. They got it once again at their own 18. An 82-yard, 5-minute drive for Cedar Catholic. Extra point is no good. I believe that might have been blocked. There were people in the backfield swiping at it, and it was well to the left. So no good on the extra point. It's going to be 13-0, Cedar Catholic on top in the second quarter, 6:45 before halftime. I'm Tehl Tanner. You're listening to Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week on KYN-TV.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, back here in Hartington, Cedar Catholic on top of Battle Creek, 13-0 in the first half, 6:45 on the clock. We've already seen more scoring in the first half than I expected. I truly expected this game to be something that ends somewhere around 14-7, which theoretically we still could get. But I expected fourth quarter action moving the football. Cedar Catholic, a very good drive there, lasting over 5 minutes. And a 13-yard touchdown throw to Jamison Cotto. Cedar Catholic kicks things off. It's brought in at the 10 for Battle Creek, taken out across the 20 and the 25. Across the 30 now, breaking tackles and into the open field. No flags, foot race, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Battle Creek's right back in it. Schnabel ran that one all the way back. Casey Schnabel. Guess that'll make it even for the sack fumble inside of the 10-yard line that resulted in the first 7 for Cedar Catholic. They'll march back out last to attempt the point after. It's 6:28 on the clock. Battle Creek runs back the kickoff after Cedar Catholic just went up 2 possessions. And it's a 1-possession game. Once again, 13-6 your score. Snap is down. Hold is there. Kick is away, and it is good. Last puts it through, and it's a 13-7 ball game. 6 points now is the advantage. Cedar Catholic's getting the ball back. 6:28 on the clock before halftime. Back in 30 seconds on KYN-TV.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
Well, it's a 90-yard return touchdown for Battle Creek. 90 yards was taken back by number 26, Schnabel. Ended up kind of muffing the kick and was nearly a Cedar Catholic incredible special teams play because he dropped it, had to pick it up at the 10, went down the right sideline, but incredible blocking from Battle Creek gave him a lane. He's able to find it, and a 90-yard return touchdown for Schnabel. 6:28 on the clock, 13-7 the score of the ball game. Cedar Catholic is on top, but momentum disappeared in a span of about 15 seconds. Cedar Catholic had just scored on an 82-yard touchdown drive that lasted over 5 minutes to go up 2 possessions, and now Battle Creek's right back in it. Here's the kickoff for Cedar Catholic. They're trying to bounce it to the outside. Nothing doing. Down at the 22, 23-yard line maybe. I believe that was Cotto. Not Micah Cotto on the return. Going to give him the 23, 1st and 10. 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for Cedar Catholic. Once again, their last drive went all the way down the field. 82 yards. They got it on their own 18 after a missed field goal from Battle Creek on 4th down. 82 yards and over 5 minutes of gameplay. Made it a 13-0 game. Battle Creek makes it a 1-possession game, and Cedar Catholic trying to fix that. They're going to give it to Micah Cotto going up the middle. He'll run it for 7. 2nd and 3 incoming. Both teams have a bunch of different running backs that can carry the rock on any play. Keeps guys fresh is what it does. 5:55 on the clock before halftime. It's moving. 3 men in the backfield. Kind of a power eye for Cedar. They're going to give it to Hochstein. Trying to go to the left, and he's going to get 1.5 here. 3rd and short. 3rd and about 1 here. Maybe just over. 3rd and a long one. 5:30 on the clock. 13-7 is your score. Battle Creek with a defensive stand and an offensive drive can take the lead here. 5:22 on the clock. Return touchdowns can just change everything about a ball game. One receiver wide to the right, that's Cotto. Everybody else in tight, and flags are going to fly. We'll see who this one is on. It was a right on the snap, and it's going to be procedure on the offense. False start will back them up on 3rd and 1. Make it 3rd and 6. Now what Cedar had in mind on 3rd down, that's something you just can't do. One of those things that'll just drive a coach up a wall. Offensive procedure penalties before the snap on 3rd and short. About as frustrating as it gets for a head coach. Under 5 to play before halftime. Reifenrath to throw. He rushes on him. He's got to roll to his right, and he's brought down for a sack in the backfield. Way back. Connor Newhoffen. Again, the big tight end on the offensive side, defensive end here with a sack. Just kept going backwards, did Reifenrath. He'll take a sack of nearly 15 yards in penalty yardage, and it'll be 4th and 20. Fourth and 20, Cedar going to be punting this one away from inside of their own end zone. They got the punt off. It's a end-over-end kick, low line drive, bounced at the 40 in their own territory, goes to the 46 before it stops. Battle Creek going to have prime field position here. The Braves have a chance of tying up this ball game. 4 minutes to go in the first half. 13-7 is the score. Both teams gonna come off the field here. Oh, there's penalty flags in the backfield of Cedar Catholic, and I think the punt team is coming back out here. It wasn't a very good punt, so I think they're gonna try and do 4th down all over again, see if they could get a better punt. I think there are flags. Cedar Catholic is coming back out here to punt this one away again. So a 5-yard offsides penalty is what this is going to be. Cedar Catholic gets the chance to re-kick, and that's a good decision considering Battle Creek was about to get it at the 45 of Cedar. Need a better kick here. Long snap, caught. Better kick. Across the 50, brought in at the 45 of the opponent and took down at the 45. Good kick that time for Micah Cotto, the punter. Got an extra 10 yards out of it after the penalty. That's what you wanted. It was a high end-over-end kick. Had strikers there to lay a hit on the return man before he was even able to touch it. 1st and 10, Battle Creek, 3:40 on the clock. Starting at their own 45 this time. Still very good field position, however. Three receivers in the shotgun. Quarterback Mettler takes it, drops back to throw, launches this one deep. Well overthrowed anybody. I was looking for Newhoffen. Second down for Mettler. 2nd and 10 from the 45. 3:33 on the clock. Now, it's dangerous coming out chucking it here. You don't want to give Cedar Catholic the ball back. You want to go into halftime with a lead if possible, especially considering Cedar Catholic kicked this one away to start the game. Battle Creek got the ball to start it off. Cedar Catholic can go 2 for 1. They received the second half kick. Quarterback's going to run the option himself, get a yard out of it. 3rd and 9. Mettler gets only a yard here. Short gain and 3rd and 9. 3:10 to go. Cedar Catholic holding on to their timeouts. Neither team has used a timeout yet. 3:03 on the clock. Cedar, if they get off the field on 3rd down here, has a chance of going 2 for 1 to end the half and begin the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 9, Battle Creek. Here's the snap. Quarterback Mettler looking to throw, launches it deep down the left sideline, and it is nearly picked in and out of the hands of Brighton Whitmire. Brighton Whitmire had his hands on that one, and the receiver ended up having to play defense and knock it out of his hands. 2:41 on the clock. Whitmire had the interception in his grasp, just couldn't grip it. 2:41 on the clock. 13-7 is your score. Battle Creek unable to capitalize on the good field position. They're going to have to kick this one away to Cedar Catholic. We'll see if they can go 2 for 1 here. Both teams, once again, have all 3 timeouts to end this half. These next 2 minutes and 41 seconds of gameplay could actually take a while. Spiraling kick turns into end over end. It's going to go down at the 20. Inside of the 5 and knocked down right at the 5. Perfect kick for Battle Creek. And Cedar Catholic has got 95 yards to go. 2:31 on the clock before halftime.
First down and 10 with 2:31 to go in the first half.
Stick around for a halftime show. We'll be going over all the stats from the first half as well as taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Some of the other games going on, both South Dakota and Nebraska. 2:31 on the clock. Handoff up the middle. Hochstein took it for a gain of 2. Gain of 2 here, 2:17 on the clock, and a timeout's going to be taken Timeouts brought to you today by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. We're going to keep this one right here during this timeout because I got a feeling we're going to have a couple of these today. We're going to have quite a few timeouts before we end this half. 2:26 on the clock. It was a short gain for Cedar Catholic and a timeout taken. After one play, maybe give him 3 there. 2nd and 7 is what it'll be. Out-of-town scoreboard, taking a look at our other game going on KYN TV tonight. Yankton up in South Dakota. The Yankton Bucks hosting Sturgis from West River, South Dakota. That's a 14-0 ball game with 3 minutes left before halftime. Yankton on top. That is Yankton's homecoming. Their 150th homecoming, I believe. Or no, 100th is what it is. 2:26 on the clock. Second quarter. Reifenrath takes the snap, running the option to his left. He'll give to Whitmire. Whitmire turns it up field. Blockers ahead, has a first down, gets across the 20 before he's taken down by a couple of Braves. Good run for Cedar Catholic. Gets them out of the shadow of their own goalpost. They were sitting at their own 5. Now setting up at the 23-yard line. Good run for Whitmire. Whitmire gets 15 there. We'll be checking more Nebraska scores during our halftime show in a couple of minutes. Clock hits 2 minutes. 1st and 10, Cedar. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Reifenrath in the backfield. He's going to roll out to his right and just going to have to chuck this one away. That one fell right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard or 2 over. Very nearly intentional grounding. You hear calls of intentional grounding from the road crowd, and I'm not going to lie, I think they actually have a case here because there was no wide receiver in the area and the quarterback was still in the pocket. You have to meet 2 out of 3 criteria. Either you have to be out of the pocket, the ball has to get past the line of scrimmage, and there has to be a receiver in the area. There was no receiver in the area. Quarterback was inside of the pocket, but the ball did get past the line of scrimmage. Road team had a case there. Whitmire's going to take this one on the keeper, break a tackle, break 2 tackles, maybe break 3. No, he can't do it, but he does get the first down. A run of 12 yards on 2nd and 10 for Reifenrath. So first down for the home team Trojans. 1:35 on the clock before halftime. 2 timeouts left for the Braves. They're not using them here. 1:30 to go. Cedar Catholic looking to throw. Reifenrath going to throw to the left side. Incomplete. Was looking for a quick 5-yard out from Keaton Arns. They couldn't connect, so the incompletion will stop the clock with 1:23 to go. .123 on the clock. Going to split out Matthew Lecker wide to the right, as well as Keaton Arns to that right side. Left side, Cotto and Becker. 5 men in the offensive line as Cotto moving left to right in motion. Now they're going to hand it off. Whitmire's going up the middle. Whitmire's got a big hole. First down run of 15 yards. Down right at midfield is Whitmire. That is his 3rd rush of exactly 15 yards and a timeout taken by Cedar. Right at midfield with 1:18 to go and 2 timeouts in their pocket. Cedar's trying to drive. Let's take it with them. Back here in 30 seconds. This is Northeast Nebraska's Game of the Week on KYN TV.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
First and 10, right at the 50-yard line is Cedar Catholic. Trying to put something together to end the half. Cedar Catholic will receive the second half kickoff. So they've got a chance to go 2 for 1 and theoretically go up 3 possessions before Battle Creek ever even touches the ball. The current score is 13-7. Cedar Catholic is on top. Battle Creek with a 90-yard kick return touchdown to make it a one-possession game right before this drive. 1:18 on the clock. Cedar Catholic going to throw. Quick screen to the outside. They're running the lateral. It's Whitmire. Whitmire knocked out of bounds. Didn't get as much out of it as Cedar Catholic would have liked. They ran the wide receiver screen lateral. Whitmire was lined up as a running back. They threw the screen to Cotto out on the left side, and as soon as he caught it, Reifenrath came screaming at him. He just lateraled to him, and he turned the corner. Got 5 yards on it. Second down for Battle Creek, and it looks like second down for Cedar, and it looks like we've got a Battle Creek Brave down on the far sideline in the area of the tackle. We've got a player down. So let's go ahead and step aside for a quick second. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on a KYN TV.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Oh, we're back here in Hartington. Player is still down on the far sideline. Coaches are tending to him, and the entire Battle Creek team has taken a knee around the down player. We cannot see who it is, so let's go ahead and take a look at some stats here as they continue to take a look at the injured Brave. For Cedar Catholic, that last run of 5 yards for Brighton Whitmire will put him over 60 in the ball game. He has 3 separate runs of exactly 15 yards, exactly 15 3 times. He also has 2 5-yard runs in there and a 2-yard run. 52 yards so far in this ball game. And the Brave is up on his feet, and he is walking back to the bench. Still crowded by teammates. See if we can see the number on his back, but he is up, walking away under his own power, and is going to sit on the Battle Creek bench. Trainer's still tending to him. Nope. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to see who it is, but I'll keep an eye out on the far sideline and see if we can catch a number for you. But good news is he got up, walked over to the bench under his own power, is now sitting on the bench, and is being checked out. But always a good sign when they're able to get up and walk under their own power. So now it's 2nd and 4 for Cedar Catholic. They gave Whitmire 6 there, looks like. They didn't have the sticks up because it was down on that sideline. They had the sticks and everybody cleared out. 2nd and 4 here. Reifenrath gonna take a sack. Wouldn't be surprised if Battle Creek wanted to call a timeout here. 40 seconds to go before halftime. Battle Creek not calling timeout. 30 seconds to go. Cedar Catholic likely going to just run this clock out now and go to the halftime locker room. It's 3rd and 13. And no timeout from the Braves. 20 seconds to go. They're going to line up as if they're going for this one. 3 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Reifenrath takes the snap, and now he's going to run it right up the middle. Breaks a tackle, trying to get to the outside. He's going to get out of bounds right at the 40 with 6 seconds to go. 6 seconds to go. At the 40-yard line is Cedar Catholic. Perhaps that's close enough for a Hail Mary. Reifenrath can get it 40 yards downfield. A 10-yard run right at the sticks was Reifenrath. So it's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Cedar, 6 seconds to go. The down and distance really no longer matters, and we've got a timeout taken. Cotto wants to think about what he's going to draw up here. We'll take it with him back here in 30 seconds on KYN TV.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
Well, it was exactly as I figured it would be. The first 19 minutes of this ball game, the entirety of the first quarter and the first 7 minutes of the second quarter went by in a half hour. It was 8:30 when we hit 5 minutes on this clock. I think it was 5 and change. But the last 5 and change has taken a half hour itself. It is now 8 o'clock. 7:30 is what it was before. It is now 8 o'clock on the dot. 13-7 is the score of this ball game. 6 seconds left in the half. Cedar's still got a timeout left. Battle Creek has 2, but with only 6 seconds to go, this will likely be the final play of the first half. Cedar Catholic looking like they might be trying a Hail Mary here. They've got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The right arm of Reifenrath. Can he get it there? They're at the 40-yard line in opposing territory. Reifenrath takes the snap, rushes on. He needs time if he's going to launch a Hail Mary, and he's just got to run it himself. Runs out of bounds. Zeros on the clock. Cedar Catholic's trying to argue that there was 1 second, and I don't think they're going to win the argument. That'll do it. We go to halftime. 13-7 is the score of this ball game. Cedar Catholic is on top, but Battle Creek's defense holds to end the half. Cedar Catholic will receive the second half kickoff. I'm Tehl Tanner. This is our Northeast Nebraska game of the week. A lot of breaks in there, a lot of timeouts to end it, but let's go ahead and take another one a little longer this time. We'll come back in a couple minutes. We'll add up our stats. We'll give you the first half offensive production for each team, go over the scoring plays, and of course check the out-of-town scoreboard. Let's take it now. Back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Attention irrigators. When was the last time your irrigation pump was pulled? Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Contact Christensen Well and Irrigation to find out how pulling your irrigation pump during the fall and winter months can improve efficiency and avoid breakdowns, saving you money. Visit Christensen Well and Irrigation in Hartington or Wakefield. Find them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. And good luck to all area high school athletes this sports season.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
All right, let's go ahead and begin this halftime show now, brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. 13-7 is your halftime score. Cedar Catholic is on top of Battle Creek so far in this ball game. We are at halftime. Battle Creek able to get a return touchdown to make things a one-score game in the second quarter. It was Cedar Catholic on top, 13-0. They had just scored on a 5-minute, 82-yard touchdown drive, ended in a 13-yard touchdown pass from Reifenrath to Cotto, Jamison Cotto, and it ended up being a 13-0 ball game at that point. After that, it was a hello there. I have company in the booth delivering a table. Gotcha. You're all good, man. All right, let's keep it rolling with our recap. Then it was a 90-yard touchdown, return touchdown for Battle Creek Braves. It was Schnabel who took it all the way back. Schnabel, that is Casey Schnabel, the junior, brought it in at the 10-yard line, was able to return it all the way down into the end zone, had great blocking in front of him, cut back across the field, was able to just let speed take over, and a 90-yard return touchdown was the lone score in the first half for Battle Creek. In terms of some of the offensive production here, as we're now 13-7 at the end of the half, it was mostly Cedar Catholic in the first half, not because Battle Creek couldn't get anything rolling, but mostly because Cedar Catholic had long, sustained drives. Even though they didn't always end in points, they took a lot of time off the clock. I am keeping my stats myself tonight. I don't have official stats. I really wish I had a time of possession in this game, because I have a real feeling it's something like 15 minutes for Cedar Catholic. They have held on to the ball for a long amount of time. And once again, the lone score for Battle Creek came on special teams, so they didn't even have any offense on the field for that one. Cedar Catholic had the offense on the field for almost the entirety of the second quarter. Cedar Catholic got the ball with 11:57 on the clock in that second quarter. That is 3 seconds into the quarter, because the only thing we saw was a missed field goal to start off the second quarter. They then drove down, had that 82-yard, 5-minute touchdown drive, brought it down to 7 minutes. After that, that was the return touchdown from Battle Creek. Battle Creek only touched the ball offensively one more time in this second quarter, where they went 3 and out. That was at their own 45-yard line. They got it. They went 3 and out, kick it back to Cedar Catholic, and Cedar Catholic was able to run out the clock in the next 4 minutes of gameplay. But once again, Battle Creek offensively had the ball for only 5 plays in that second quarter, if my count is correct. They had a 3 and out, 4th down, they kicked it away, and the very first play of the quarter was a missed field goal. Cedar Catholic just held on to the ball. So let's go through some of these stats, but they are pretty much all Cedar Catholic in the positives, and not a whole lot for Battle Creek due to the time of possession game. For Battle Creek here, they had a lot of negative plays because Cedar Catholic's front 7 was getting in the backfield and able to do some incredible things. Schnabel, who did have that 90-yard touchdown return on special teams, does have only 1 net yard running the football. He has 2 different rushes of -2 and a +5 in there, plus a no gain at the line of scrimmage, and then another no gain at the line of scrimmage. Pochop ended up with 3 in the first half. 3 rushing yards on 2 carries. Mettler ended up with 21 yards, almost all of those coming off the 20-yard run, which was the first play of the ball game. Since then, Battle Creek hasn't had a whole lot going for them, except in the passing game where they have 2 completed passes downfield. 1 went for 19 yards. That was to Rogge, and the other one for 32 yards. That was for Newhalfen. That's your offensive stats for Battle Creek, all brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the geology of northeast Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, and northwest Iowa. For Cedar Catholic, a little better here. They had the ball for more time. Whitmire ended up with 57 total rushing yards in the first half, 3 runs of 15+. Micah Cotto ended up with 11 yards running on 2 carries. Reifenrath himself ended up with 43 yards on the ground, and sacks count against, and he had a couple of those today. So that's pretty good numbers for him. He had 22 yards through the air and a touchdown pass. Both of the completed passes went to Jamison Cotto so far in this ball game. Cotto got the 13-yard touchdown pass as well. It was a quick slant for him, caught it over the middle of the field, put his foot in the ground, spun away, went back the other direction, was able to find the end zone. A very good touchdown catch and run for Jamison Cotto, and that took us to halftime. Just over 5 minutes left before we go to the second half. Let's take another break on our halftime show from the Bank of Hartington. Back in a couple of minutes. This is Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week. Cedar Catholic leads 13-7. as we go to the locker room. This is KYN-TV.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here, I think, is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Attention irrigators. When was the last time your irrigation pump was pulled? Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Contact Christensen Well and Irrigation to find out how pulling your irrigation pump during the fall and winter months can improve efficiency and avoid breakdowns, saving you money. Visit Christensen Well and Irrigation in Hartington or Wakefield. Find them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. And good luck to all area high school athletes this sports season.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
Bank of Hartington. As we go to our out-of-town scoreboard now, check some of the scores from around the region. We'll start it off in South Dakota with our other game on KYN TV tonight being Yankton High School versus Sturgis. It is Yankton's homecoming, and it is a 21-0 halftime score for the Yankton Bucks at home against Sturgis. Now we go to Nebraska scores. Other C2 games going on right now. Boone Central leads Centura 42-0 at halftime. Gibbon over Hastings St. Cecilia 21-0. Norfolk Catholic in a close one at halftime to West Point Beamer 21-12. That is a 9-point game there. Norfolk Catholic does lead. Aquinas Catholic at Archbishop Bergen 12-7 is the score in that one at halftime. Aquinas Catholic is leading. Bishop Newman and Malcolm face a night in Malcolm. Bishop Newman leads 34-7. Now that's a big one once again. That's a matchup between number 3 and number 7 in the most recent poll, but number 3 is straight killing it right now, 34-7 at halftime. See if we can find some other top 10 matchups. Oakland Craig is is hosting Ponca tonight. They lead 37-0 as well. Let's go to Class D1. See if we can find some of the other close or local games. Number 5, Crofton leads Niobrara Verdigris 48-0 with 1 minute left in the second quarter. Crofton leads that one. Tri-County Northeast leads Wakefield 32-0. Arapahoe over Alma 49-0. Sandy Creek over Sutton 30-0. West Holt over Sandhills Valley 24-12. Number 9, Plainview leads Laurel Concord Coleridge 34-0 at halftime. Number 1, Stanton leads Elkhorn Valley 38-18. Hartington Newcastle, a very good game they're playing. They lead 30-6 over Wausau Osmond. That one is at halftime as well. And finally, Clarkson Lee over Humphrey Lindsay 44-6. Couple of D1 scores for you. Why not? Got a win earlier today over Walthall 54-8. That was a 3 o'clock kickoff in that one. That's going to do it for our out-of-town scoreboard today. A couple of very good scores. Once again, our local teams in Crofton, Hartington Newcastle, and Hartington Cedar Catholic, all 3 up at halftime. Let's go ahead and take one final break on our halftime show from the Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. Back in 90 seconds on KYN TV.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Attention irrigators. When was the last time your irrigation pump was pulled? Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Contact Christensen Well and Irrigation to find out how pulling your irrigation pump during the fall and winter months can improve efficiency and avoid breakdowns, saving you money. Visit Christensen Well and Irrigation in Hartington or Wakefield. Find them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. And good luck to all area high school athletes this sports season.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
All right, we're out of the halftime locker room on KYN TV. Getting ready for second half action of Hartington Cedar Catholic versus Battle Creek. The Braves are in town tonight. These two battled in the postseason just 2 years ago in a semifinal matchup. The winner of that one moved on to the state championship game to face Norfolk Catholic. Norfolk Catholic did beat Cedar in the championship game, but once again, Cedar won the semifinal matchup in one of the coldest, snowiest, most blizzardiest games I have ever seen in my life. I was freezing in the booth. I can't even imagine how the players were, and it was a 6-0 final to illustrate how bad that blizzard was. Not only were they two good defensive teams, but the blizzard was just so bad. The only reason they played the game, I assume, is because it was playoff football. Like a regular season, that probably would have gotten canceled. It was ridiculous. But it got played, had to play it because the championship game was a week later, had to get the game in, and it was Cedar Catholic who ended up coming out on top. Last year, however, Battle Creek was able to get the win over Cedar Catholic in a 30-12 final. This year at halftime, 13-7 Cedar. We are ready for the second half. There's the kick. Left-handed boot, and it is muffed by Cedar Catholic. They pick it up at the 10 and bring it out across the 20. End up getting a good return either way. Penalty flags are down. Return goes to the 26-yard line, but there are flags down. We'll see if Cedar Catholic gets backed up a bit here to start out the second half, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. So Cedar Catholic already backed up here. No call yet. There it is, blocking the back on the return team. Cedar. They'll be backed up quite a ways. Inside of the 20 is where they're going to get set down. Spot foul. So they're actually going to be setting up at the 17-yard line in their own territory. 2 drives ago, it seems like forever ago since theoretically it was at about 7:30 when that happened. Just 2 drives ago offensively for Cedar. They ended up being at the 18-yard line. They did drive 82 yards for the touchdown. That was our lone long touchdown drive of the day. Every other score was either a 9-yard drive for Cedar after a sack fumble. They get it at the 9-yard line of Battle Creek, and then Battle Creek, their lone score came on a special teams return touchdown after a kickoff. So that was our lone long drive of the day. Cedar Catholic trying to do something here on 2nd and 4. Reifenrath took the first one himself. Whitmire takes the next one. He's going to be short. It's going to be third down for Cedar. And flags are down. I missed the call here. But cheers coming from the road fans of Battle Creek. Cedar's going to get backed up even farther here. Block in the back is what's going to be called. $15 yards to the first down marker for Cedar Catholic after they're backed up to the 13-yard line. Make it 14 yards to the first down marker. Cotto's going to go out wide to the left. Becker to the right. They're going to pitch to Whitmire, trying to get to the outside. He'll turn the corner, get upfield for a few, but going to be third and medium now. Third and 4 or 5 for Cedar, but a great run from Whitmire. And it'll be 5 to the first down marker. Whitmire will get 9 out of that one. Get him over 60 yards in the ball game on 7 carries. Averaging just under 10 yards a carry is Brighton Whitmire. Lecker out wide to the right. Everybody else in tight for this play. I formation. Third down. They've given it to the fullback a lot in these situations. They're going to fake to Hochstein, and it's going to be a bootleg. Nope, it's going to go to the tailback. Running that triple option there. Whitmire is short. Whitmire, 1 yard gain, and it's 4th and 4. In comes the punt team for Cedar Catholic. $9:50 on the clock here, third quarter. Clock runs. Cedar Catholic is on top in this ball game, 13-7, but Battle Creek now has a chance to go take the lead when they get the ball back. Here's the punt. It is away from Arns. It goes over the head of the return man, bounces at the 30 and keeps going. Near the 20, this is a great punt for Micah Cotto, I believe. Yes, Micah Cotto is the one who kicked that one, excuse me. Down to the 22-yard line of Battle Creek, an incredible punt. He put that one in the air from his own 20. About a 50-yard punt net for the freshman. Has a big leg, showed it there. So 1st and 10 for Battle Creek, starting at the own 22-yard line. 9:24 on the clock here, third quarter. 13-7 is your score. Quarterback Mettler taking his 6th snap since the first quarter. Once again, only 5 offensive snaps for Battle Creek in that second quarter. Cedar Catholic just controlled time of possession with a couple of very long drives. And the first play goes backwards. Handoff goes for -2, and it's 2nd and 12 for Battle Creek. This is what's kind of led to Cedar Catholic being able to control the time of possession. Tackle for loss on first down just takes away your options as an offensive play caller. So 2nd and 12, 2 receivers, one to the left, one to the right. It's Newhoffen to the right. He's caught the majority of their yards today. Shotgun, quarterback takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Going off his left tackle, go up inside. He's got positive yardage here. Scampers for about 7, gets the penalty yardage back and a few more. 3rd and 5 incoming. Or excuse me, the tackle for loss yardage back. 2nd and 12 turns into 3rd and 5 for the road team. 8:10 on the clock. Mettler kept that one. Now we'll split 2 receivers to the right. Everybody else in tight. He's got running back off his right shoulder in the shotgun. Now we'll send a man in motion. That's Narodzik from left to right. He's going to hand off to his tailback, and Cedar Catholic going to get him down, but right near the sticks. is Schnabel. They're going to give it to him 1st and 10 for Battle Creek. Actually, that was Pochop who ran that one. 5 yards for Pochop. 1st and 10, Battle Creek at the 32-yard line in their own territory. One receiver out wide to the right, I formation. Battle Creek. Mettler takes the snap. He'll hand to his fullback. Fullback is stuffed. Going to be another tackle for loss on 1st down. Going backwards again for the 2nd 1st down in a row is Battle Creek. A loss of 2. 2nd and 12 here. 7:07 on the clock. 3rd quarter. Cedar Catholic had penalties stall their first drive. They go 3 and out. Battle Creek gets 1 first down. Now it's 2nd and 12, still in their own territory, right at the 30-yard line, and they need the 42 for a first. Mettler takes the snap, hands off to his running back, and he slipped. He slipped as he was trying to make a move. Pochop goes down for another yard loss. Now it's 3rd and 13. Another lost yardage. The running back just slipped as he was trying to make a move. 6:20 on the clock here, 3rd quarter. This drive has now taken the majority of this 3rd quarter off the clock, and it hasn't gone very far. The drive has only moved about 7 yards net after offensive plays, but Battle Creek taking their time between snaps. Quarterback flushed out of the pocket, trying to throw this one away. Will throw it out of bounds. No intentional grounding. It got past the line of scrimmage. He was out of the pocket. And it'll be 4th down for Battle Creek. So the offense comes off the field. Punt team comes on. It's 5:54 on the clock, and the clock now stops. 13-7 your score. .54 on the clock here, 3rd quarter. 13-7 is the score of the ball game. Official timeout. Oh, we've got an injured player on the far.
Our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
.54 on the clock here, 3rd quarter. 4th and long, Battle Creek. The injured player is up and is marching off the field under his own power, but taking his time is Jamison Cotto, who was shaken up early in this ball game in the 1st quarter. Seems to have aggravated it again here in the 3rd. 5:54 on the clock. He'll now make it to the near sideline. He's going to come off the field and be checked out by some trainers. But it is 4th and 13 again. Battle Creek is punting. Snap is not a good one, but it's handled by the punter, and he'll get it away. Fair catch called. Cotto brought it in. And at the 35-yard line, Cedar Catholic's offense will take control without Jamison Cotto, their star wide receiver, who is down on the near sideline, getting his left ankle checked out by the training staff. 5:47 on the clock, 3rd quarter. 13-7 is your score on KYN-TV. Cedar Catholic tight formation. They're going to run the fullback up the middle with the football, and he'll get it for 2. That's Hochstein. Brady Hochstein runs for 2. I believe that is his 7th carry of the ball game. Hochstein getting a decent load today. Brady Hochstein had 17 carries combined in the previous 5 games of the season, has 7 today. 17 in the first 5 games, 7 today. The fullback was certainly a part of the game plan for Cedar Catholic. 5:15 on the clock. 2nd and 8. They're going to go to the tailback, Whitmire this time. Whitmire going to try and turn the corner. He'll go down, pushed out of bounds 3 yards downfield. Bring up 3rd and 3 or 4 here. Looks like 4. So give him 4 there, and it'll be 3rd and 4 for Cedar Catholic. 5:07 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. 13-7 is the score of the ball game. (13-7) is your score. Shotgun snap, option. Whitmire's got it. Whitmire spins upfield. He's going to go down a yard shy, but it's close enough. Cedar Catholic could go for it should they choose. But the defense is playing very, very well, and you're at your own 44-yard line. There's a lot of risk to going for it here. You could theoretically lose the lead if you give it back to Battle Creek and they're able to take advantage of the short field. The offense does come off on 4th and 1 at their own 44-yard line. A difficult decision, but likely the right one in a game where your defense has allowed absolutely nothing. The one score for Battle Creek, once again, came on a kick return touchdown. Battle Creek has not been able to get anything moving offensively so far today. Put the game in your defense's hands. It's still the 3rd quarter. This is a safe call, but the right call. 4th and 1, Cedar Catholic. I think we're going to have to delay a game. Delay a game in the offense. 4th and 6 it'll turn into. So any hopes of a fake punt or anything like that were just dashed as well. Cedar is now just kicking this one away for sure. Mike Cotto ready to kick this one away. Return man stands at the 25-yard line in Battle Creek territory. Kick is away, end over end kick. It's going to bounce at the 30 and go straight up into the air and just stays right at the 30 as it continues bouncing, and finally it's touchdown. Did not go a yard either way, bounced straight in the air, came down, bounced a couple more times, and did not move a muscle. Ball goes down at the 30-yard line, 4:05 on the clock, 13-7 is the score. Cedar is on top of this one. Battle Creek's offense ready to start off this drive on the 30-yard line. Only 10 men on the field for Cedar. They run the 11th on. Their right end comes into play. Going to run it to the outside, a sweep play. And a good run on 1st down for Narodzik. That's something we haven't seen a lot of today. Narodzik running the football, and I'm not sure why. He's their leading rusher on the season. He had 63 carries for 413 yards and 7 touchdowns coming into today, but I have that as only his 3rd carry. Cedar Catholic's defense has been very effective today, and that's part of it. They're trying to mix things up. 2nd and 5. Going to go to the tailback again. This time down a yard downfield is Narodzik. 3:10 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. 13-7 is your score. Cedar Catholic on top of Battle Creek. Third and 4. I formation. Man in motion right to left. Quarterback Bettler takes the snap. Hands off tailback. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Got a few extra. It's going to be 4th and very short. 4th and a yard here. Bounced off a tackler and found positive yardage, did Narodzik. Gain of 3 on 3rd and 4. Here's the home crowd getting loud on 4th down. And in a game like this is huge. Going for it on your own 40-yard line. in a 6-point game in the third quarter. They're going to run a tush push and get it. Battle Creek converts on 4th down. And a sigh of relief for Battle Creek fans. Going for it in your own 40-yard line, down only 6 in a defensive game like this. When you haven't been able to move the ball, a gutsy call. You don't get that. Cedar Catholic, who has been able to move the football in spots, might have taken advantage of the short field and gone up 2 possessions going into the fourth quarter. There's under 2 to play here in the third. Battle Creek takes the snap, looking to throw. Mettler under pressure, heavy pressure, and he's going to go down, but finds positive yardage of a yard, maybe 2 here. 2nd and 9 incoming. Mettler just started scrambling, trying to find any open grass. Was able to get a single yard out of it. Both teams have 3 more games on the schedule. Next week, Battle Creek has their final home game of the regular season as they host West Point Beamer. Then they're at Norfolk Catholic, at Ponca. Cedar is at Ponca next week, then at Oakland Craig, then they host Norfolk Catholic to end the season. 2nd and 9, quarterback keeper to the left side, knocked out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. Well, they'll give him a yard here. 3rd and 8 incoming. That was Matthew Lecker on the stop. No, the officials disagreed on where the spot was. It's closer to where I figured. They're actually going to give him a yard loss here. So instead of that 2nd and 8 where the one official, or 3rd and 8 where the one official said, it's 3rd and 10 here. 3rd and 10 for Battle Creek, 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mettler takes the snap, looking to his right, rolling out, looking to throw, fires, has a man, completed pass, first down, 15-yard gain on 3rd and 10. That was Gavin Korth who caught that one for 15 yards, and the Braves first down. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. 13-7 is the score of this ball game. They're going to hand it off to the tailback this time, going up the middle and taken down at the line of scrimmage is Narodzik. So they're finally going back to Narodzik here in the third quarter. He hasn't got a lot of work today. He's been their workhorse this season. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after no gain on that play. 2nd and 10, 25 seconds to go. Battle Creek will have to snap the ball one more time before the end of the quarter. There was 47 seconds, I believe, when they snapped it. That play did not take 7 seconds. I think they're going to just let them finish the quarter, though. They will. So teams are walking off the field. We're going to finish the quarter here. 13-7 is the score of this ball game as we go to the final stanza. This is Northeast Nebraska's game of the week. Defensive standstill between Cedar Catholic and Battle Creek, 13-7, as we go to the fourth, back in 60 seconds on KYN TV.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
We go to the fourth quarter here on KYN-TV. My name's Tehl Tanner. Battle Creek football. They are getting rolling in Cedar Catholic territory. At the 44-yard line. Quarterback rolls to his right, looking to throw. Now goes up the middle. Mettler scrambling, finds open grass. He's going to pull it down and run. Got first down yardage, going to the outside. Trying to turn up field, gain of 12 on the play before he's taken down. Battle Creek has finally gotten something rolling in this drive. This lone drive took the majority of the third quarter and is now chewing time in the fourth. This is only the second long sustained drive of this ballgame. Cedar Catholic had the other one. It was a long one of near 6 minutes that ended up with an 82-yard touchdown, or 82-yard touchdown drive. 1st and 10 for Battle Creek. They're down 6 here, 13-7. A touchdown and an extra point would give them the lead. 1st and 10. Battle Creek throws over the middle of the field, got a man, one-on-one downfield, and it's a touchdown. Battle Creek ties up the ball game. 13 apiece, 11:38 on the clock. Downfield was Pochop. We talked about him in the pregame. Dangerous receiving threat, and he catches the 30-yard touchdown pass. From the 30, and here's the all-important point after. Hudson last. Kicks it up, and it is good. Battle Creek leads 14-13 in the fourth quarter. Cedar Catholic's getting the ball back in 30 seconds. You're listening to KYN-TV.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
.38 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. We're just underway in that fourth, and Battle Creek with a 30-yard touchdown pass, easily their biggest play of the ball game. Mettler to Pochop for the score. .13 is your score. The extra point kick was good. That was actually the very first extra point kick that went through of the two for Battle Creek. Both teams have missed one and made one. Oh, excuse me, no. Battle Creek made both. Cedar Catholic made one, missed one. Extra points, very important here. It leads to a one-point game here. Cedar Catholic receives the kickoff. It's going to be brought to the outside. Benson takes it across the 30 and out of bounds. And then a late hit is going to be assessed. Hunter Benson was nailed well out of bounds. Looks like that's going to be number 28, Narodzik, the running back, who hit him late. Penalty flags flew. There's going to be extra yardage here for Cedar Catholic in what's going to be a very important drive. They're going to have great starting field position. If this is a 15-yard personal foul from the 30-yard line, Cedar Catholic's going to get this one near the 45 in their own territory. Yep, 15-yard penalty is what it's going to be. Late hit, personal foul out of bounds. Setting up right at the 44-yard line, looks like. They mark him out at the 29, so it'll be the 44-yard line is where Cedar Catholic's going to start on offense. And a very important drive. Down by 1 are the home team Trojans. Whitmire out to the left in motion. Snap, quarterback in the shotgun, under pressure. Breaking tackles, rolling to his right. Got to get rid of the football. Throws over the middle of the field. Incomplete. Incomplete. Was looking for Keaton Arns. Couldn't find him. 11:23 on the clock. A dangerous throw. Was rolling to his right. Was near that out of bounds line. And threw back to the middle of the field. That is a dangerous throw. Falls incomplete. 11:23 on the clock. Becker out wide to the right. Cedar Catholic's got a little bit of pep in their step. They know how big this moment is. 2nd and 10. They're going to hand to the fullback. Hochstein bottled up. Gain of only 2 on 2nd and 10. 3rd and 8 incoming. Third and 8 for the Trojans. 11 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Plenty of time left. Both teams have all their timeouts. 14-13 your score. Battle Creek on top. 3rd and 8. Chance of go big red for the home team Trojans. Sack. Reifenrath goes down. Connor Newholfen came in on the defensive back blitz, came in screaming off the left side of the line. Nobody put a hat on him, and he went straight to the quarterback. 10:20 on the clock. Called blitz. Worked very well. Cedar Catholic going to have to punt this one away. 10:10 on the clock. Cotto back to get rid of the football. Cotto puts the ball in the air. High spiraling kick. Fair catch called for. And it goes out of bounds inside the 5 is where the ball goes. Return man didn't catch it. He let it go, hoping it would go into the end zone, and it's out at the 3-yard line. Now that is extremely important here because it's a 1-point game. A potential safety would give Cedar Catholic the lead. 9:57 on the clock. Battle Creek backed up at their own 3-yard line. Once again, a safety here would give Cedar Catholic the lead of this ball game. Battle Creek's got to be very careful running this football, get outside of your end zone, and if you drop back to throw, no holding calls. Holding in the end zone results in 2 points for the defense. The home crowd is certainly motivated. Loudest they've been all game comes in the 4th quarter. They're going to hand it off to the tailback, going to the outside. Narodzik gets across the 5, down at the 6. Second and 8 incoming. Looks like they marked him at the 4, not the 3 is where they started this drive. 2nd and 8 now from the 6. Substitutions for both teams. 9:30 on the clock and counting. Clock is really the friend of neither team right at the moment. This lead is not safe. Still plenty of time left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. 9:15 on the clock. Snap in the shotgun. They're going to run the option. Quarterback goes up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage. Spins out of a tackle. Finds positive yardage. Goes out across the 10 before he's knocked out of bounds. Might have had first down yardage as well, and I think there's a penalty flag. There is a penalty flag sitting at the 5-yard line. That was a first down run. If this is on the offense, it's a killer. Oh, it's a holding call on the offense. Holding call on Battle Creek at the 5-yard line. That's a spot foul. Back them up normally 10 yards. In this case, it'll be half the distance to the goal. They're going to set him up at the 2.5. 2.5 yard line. It's now 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 and a half because they started at the 4. Replay the down. 9:03 on the clock. 2 receivers to the right. Got to think they're still running the football here. A holding call in the end zone results in a safety. 9:03 on the clock. 14-13 your score. Snap, looking to throw. Throws to the left side, and it was knocked away. Somebody was in the backfield, got a hand on the football. It's 3rd and 11. Pass was knocked down. That was Cotto, Jamison Cotto, who has been shaken up all game long. Shaken up a little bit on that play as well. Limping off the field, but did his job. Knocked that one down at the line of scrimmage. And it's 3rd and 11 and a half from the 2.5 yard line. 8:59 on the clock, 4th quarter. Cedar Catholic down by 2. Or down 1. 14-13 your score. 2 points needed to take the lead. They're going to hand it off to the tailback. He's going to get maybe 1 here. It's going to be 4th and long for Battle Creek. They'll give him a yard back to the 4-yard line. 4th down for Battle Creek. 8:40 on the clock and counting. Special team units are on the field. Cedar's going to drop back 2 to receive this kick and send everybody else after the punter, you would expect. Whitmire and Micah Cotto are back to receive this one. Brighton Whitmire and Micah Cotto standing at the 45-yard line in opposing territory. Cedar going to bring the one person on a rush. Was able to get into the backfield. Didn't get there. Punt is away. Goes across the 40, across the 45, and it is touchdown at the 48-yard line in Battle Creek territory. So still across midfield, Cedar Catholic with excellent field position. Down 1 in the 4th quarter. 8:05 on the clock. They've got to move the football. Got to move the football has Cedar Catholic. 48-yard line in opposing territory. 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Trojans. They march out to the football, send out Cotto and Becker to the left. I formation. Whitmire the tailback. Reifenrath takes the snap, fakes to the fullback, rolling to his left, looking to throw, brings it down and runs it himself. There's penalty flags downfield, but he gets inside of the 30, out near the 25. We'll check the flag here. That flag is deep in the secondary of Battle Creek. The flag was actually thrown at the 32-yard line in Battle Creek territory. If this is on the offense, I'm not sure what it would be on. There was no throw, and the flag was thrown well before the quarterback even left the pocket. Normally in a situation like that, you'd expect defensive holding would be the call, but neither team is backing up. Both of them are standing right on the line of scrimmage here, near the 30. I think Battle Creek is expecting this to be on Cedar. And there's a call on the defense here. It's going to be on the defense. .756 on the clock. 7:56 on the clock. The 25-yard line is where Cedar's going to get this one, which is right where Reifenrath went out of bounds. So either the yardage hasn't been assessed yet or it was declined. Ball has not been set down, ready for play, and there's the penalty yardage being walked off. The official walks it off. Heavy penalty yardage here, all the way down to the 10-yard line of Battle Creek. A massive call. 15-yard walk-off. Looks like they're setting up 1st and 10 right around the 12 is where the ready for play is going to be set down. Officials are still sorting this one out. The head coach for Battle Creek is 15 yards into the field wanting an explanation. And I didn't see the signal. I'd like one too. 7:56 on the clock. 14-13 is your score. There was a great scramble from Cedar. I'm not sure what the offensive penalty would be on that Battle Creek is wondering about. There was no throw. You wouldn't have a rub route that far downfield. 7:56 on the clock, and we're getting ready for play here. This one's going to stand, and both teams' sidelines are just fired up. Crowd is very loud here in Hartington. All right, we're finally ready for play. We got things figured out from the 12 or 13-yard line. 13 is where they set it. Cedar's going to start off this play. 1st and 10 from the 13. Whitmire to the outside, running stretch, going up the sideline, and he's going to go down inside of the 10. Red zone possession here for the Trojans. A run of 5 yards on 1st and 10 for Brighton Whitmire. 2nd and 5 for the Trojans. 7:35 on the clock. This is the possession. Cedar Catholic has got to cash in here. Battle Creek, if they stand, they get the ball back. Solid chance they can take this one. 14-13, Battle Creek leads. Now they're going to run it with Whitmire again. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Short gain, if any gain. Now they're going to give him a yard, maybe 2 here. Generous spot. 3rd and, nope, just a yard. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. The down and distance marker guy likes to move things back and forth as he's getting set. 3rd and 4 for Cedar Catholic. 6:50 on the clock. 14-13 is the score. Cedar trails by 1. 3rd down inside of the 10-yard line of the opponent. Reifenrath in the eye. Takes the snap, pitches to the tailback Whitmire. Running stretch, going up the middle, near the end zone, down at the 1. It's going to be 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for Cedar Catholic. Once again, that does result in a 1st down. Whitmire got about 5 there. And it's 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for Cedar. Looking like they might take the lead here with 6:18 on the clock. Strong I formation, 3 men in the I behind the quarterback. They're going to give it to one of the up backs. Whitmire, did he get in? No. And that's Cotto. That's Micah Cotto who ran that one. Did not get in. He's down still at that 1-yard line. No gain for Micah Cotto. 5:44 on the clock. 14-13 is your score. Cedar still trails by 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Inches, really. They got that tight formation, looking like they're going to do the tush push again. They scored on this earlier in the game. It was the first score of the game. Reifenrath takes the snap. He moves forward. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Cedar Catholic. They lead in the 4th. .5:19 on the clock here in the 4th quarter. The home team Trojans have taken a lead. 19-14 is your score. They're going to go for 2 here. Try and make it a 7-point game. Up only 5 right now are the Trojans, 19-14, since they missed that extra point earlier in the contest. They're going to line up in that strong I again. 3 men in the back. Cotto, the far tailback. Reifenrath's going to roll out to his left, going to run it himself, trying to get to the pylon, and gets there. 2-point conversion is good. The home crowd goes wild. And it's a 21-14 ball game in the fourth. 5:19 to go. Battle Creek's getting the ball back here in 30 seconds. I'm Tehl Tanner. This is Northeast Nebraska's game of the week. Cedar Catholic versus Battle Creek. We knew we were in for a good one, and that's exactly what it's been. Back in 30 seconds on KYN-TV.
Attention irrigators. When was the last time your irrigation pump was pulled? Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Contact Christensen Well and Irrigation to find out how pulling your irrigation pump during the fall and winter months can improve efficiency and avoid breakdowns, saving you money. Visit Christensen Well and Irrigation in Hartington or Wakefield. Find them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. And good luck to all area high school athletes this sports season.
.519 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. 21-14 is the score of this ball game. Cedar Catholic is on top of Battle Creek in a close one. .21-14 after a 1-yard touchdown run from Braden Reifenrath, the quarterback, ran that tush push on the goal line. Cedar Catholic kicks this one away. Battle Creek's already returned one kickoff for a touchdown. They're going to take this one across the 20, now across the 30, near the 40-yard line, still pushing. Near the 45 is where the return man will finally go out of bounds. Battle Creek with very good kick return blocking today. We'll see where they officially marked him. He stepped out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be right around the 44. 44 in their own territory for Battle Creek. They need 7 to tie up the ball game. Battle Creek right at the moment trying to get down the field and send this one to overtime. They've got 5 minutes and 9 seconds to do so. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. Cedar Catholic's been moving the ball lately. They get off the field here. They might just take this one. 1st and 10. Battle Creek starting off this drive. They're going to run the rollout of the quarterback, going to his right on a bootleg. Mettler got guys all over him, throws it downfield, and it's intercepted. No, it was dropped. Dropped by Jamison Cotto, who had maybe the game winner in his grip and just let it go. Penalty marker is down on the field. Cotto was the only one in the area. I'm not sure what the quarterback was trying to do there. It was one of those dangerous plays. He was rolling to his right near the sideline, and throws back across his body towards the middle of the field, right into the chest of Jamison Cotto. It was a little low. It was at his waist, but just a straight drop for the senior. And it looks like there was penalty yardage on Cedar Catholic. In the confusion, they're going to walk off 10 yards. And it's 1st and 10 now from the 46 for Battle Creek in opposing territory. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back to throw, throws over the middle of the field, finds his man at the 25-yard line. That's Gavin Korth. .21-yard catch. Went right down to the turf as soon as he caught it. 4:40 on the clock. It's moving. 21-14. This is the best the Battle Creek offense has looked all day. Couple of good positive plays in a row. 1st and 10. Inside of the 35 of Cedar. This one's going to be a tackle for loss. No, Whitler somehow able to get out of danger. Able to get 2 or 3 yards here. Should have been a yard or 2 loss. Was able to tiptoe the sideline for 3. So 2nd and 7. Will it be? After a 3-yard run from the quarterback, Mettler. 4:20 on the clock, 21-14. Jackson Metler been running the ball very effectively today. Sacks count against, so his net won't be that high, but he's been running very well. He's going to run this one here, and he's going to go down at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard downfield. Tried to jump over the line as there was a pile of humanity in front of him. It's going to be 3rd and 5. No, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 is what they're going to mark. So 3rd and 6 for the road team. 3:55 on the clock. Down 7 is Battle Creek. This is certainly 4-down territory. You've got 2 plays to get a first down here. Right at the 20-yard line are the Braves. Metler takes the snap, hands off to his running back, going off his right tackle. He's met at the line of scrimmage, fighting forward for yardage, has a first down inside of the 15. 1st and 10, Battle Creek. Set up at the 12-yard line. Neurotic running that one for 8. I think this is Pochop in the backfield, tailback here. Neurotic, the fullback, they're going to give it to Pochop, and he's going to be tripped up. Cotto got a hold of his ankle. He'll go forward for a yard or 2 at the 10-yard line is Battle Creek. 2nd and 8. Started this set of plays at the 12, so 2nd and 8 from the 10-yard line. Pochop ran that one for 2. 2:40 on the clock. Battle Creek trying to get in the end zone. They're down 7. If they get in, they have a chance to either tie up the ball game or potentially go for 2 and go for the winner or lose on that one. Either way, that'd be fun. 2nd and 8 from the 10. Metler, shotgun. Officials blow this one dead, and I think we have movement on the offense. False start on the offense. It was a wide receiver on the far side, I believe. That was the line judge who called it over there as the wide receiver was throwing his arms out wide saying, I didn't do nothing. So 5 yards backwards, now to the 15-yard line is Battle Creek. Second and 13 after the false start penalty. They'll split out 2 to the left, 1 to the right, shotgun set. Neurotic off the left shoulder to the quarterback, Metler. Metler in the gun. Takes the snap at his chest, instantly rolling to his left, throws across his body, has a man, it's dropped at the 5-yard line. Just a straight drop. Wouldn't have been a touchdown, but it would have been at the 5-yard line for Battle Creek. Dropped by the intended receiver, who will go out of the ball game now. Can't see the number on his back, but he'll be out for a play or 2. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 13. I think that was Gavin Korth, the intended receiver. 3rd and 13. Game comes down to the next 2 plays here. And we're going to have a timeout called by Cedar Catholic. They know the situation. 1:52 on the clock in the 4th quarter. Let's take it with them. Timeouts from Top Crop back here in 30 seconds on KYN TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Third and 13 for the Battle Creek Braves. 1:52 on the clock here in the 4th quarter. 21-14 is your score. The Cedar Catholic home crowd standing up. They're on their feet, trying to give their defense some life. If they get off the field here, they're likely going to win this ball game. 3rd down. It's 4-down territory no matter what happens on 3rd down for Battle Creek. They've got to get in the end zone here. 2 timeouts in the pocket of Battle Creek. They're the ones who actually took that one. Sorry, it was not Cedar. They took that last timeout. And here we go, 3rd and 13. Mettler, shotgun. Takes the snap at his chest, looking over the middle of the field, throws, incomplete. Led his receiver too far, and it's all going to come down to 4th down for Battle Creek. That one timeout taken from Battle Creek, now looking like it may have been a killer. Cedar Catholic can just about run out the clock if they get it back. 2 timeouts in the pocket for Battle Creek, 1:47 on the clock. 21-14 is your score. Battle Creek at the 15-yard line of Cedar Catholic. They need 13 yards for a first down, 15 to the end zone. They'll split out 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mettler, the quarterback, in the gun with a running back off his right shoulder, and another timeout taken by Battle Creek. That they are all in on this one. We're going to keep this one right here during this timeout, but that right there tells you Battle Creek is all in on this 4th down, because now with only 1 timeout in their pocket, they can stop the clock only 1 more time. Cedar Catholic in 3 downs can kneel it twice and take the clock almost down to 0. At best, Battle Creek could get it back with about 20 seconds to go after a punt from Cedar, because they used those 2 timeouts on 2nd and 3rd down. Battle Creek is all in on this 1 4th down play. 1 timeout in their pocket. Trojans still have all 3. Timeouts brought to you today by Top Crop. Top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Cedar Catholic's defense marches back out there. 4th down. This ball game has been a wild one, and it all comes down to 4th and long for Battle Creek. They're at the 15-yard line. They need the 2 for a first down or the end zone to potentially tie it. Down 7, 21-14. Here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Pochop in the backfield with the quarterback, Mettler. He'll take the snap, looking left. He throws. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it's over the head of the intended receiver. Cedar Catholic looks like they might take this one. Turnover on downs. That ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Not sure who's the one who got the big paw on it, but it affected the trajectory of that football over the head of the receiver. And Cedar Catholic can end the ball game with 1 first down. They can end it with 1 first down, but because Battle Creek took those 2 timeouts, they only have 1 left. They can stop the clock only once. Cedar Catholic is going to run some time off the clock for sure, but 1 first down will end the ball game. They do need that first down. Battle Creek can get it back with about 10-20 seconds left if they get a 3 and out here. Running up the middle is Cedar Catholic. Whitmire's going to go for 3. There's going to be the timeout called from Battle Creek. We'll keep it right here as well. We're just calling it to stop the clock. Doubt we're going to have the full 60 seconds here. Whitmire ran that one for about 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Incompletion on 4th down for Battle Creek seems to have just about dashed their hopes. 1:36 on the clock, no timeouts left for the Braves. Cedar Catholic with a first down now would end the ball game. Battle Creek needs to get the 3 and out. force a punt, and you could still get the ball back with maybe 10 to 15 seconds left. Chance for a trick play, some backyard football, or, potentially you could block the punt on 4th down. A lot could happen. But it all has to start on 2nd and 3rd down. Battle Creek's defense has to hold here. A first down ends the ball game. 21-14, Cedar is on top with 1 minute and 36 seconds to go. That was the final timeout for Battle Creek. Here we go. Cedar Catholic's offense on the field. Tight formation, their goal line set out. They're going to go to the right side, running stretch here, going up that right side is Whitmire, and flags are going to be down. Flags are down. If this is on the defense, it'll be first down yardage for the offense. Nope, it's going to be holding on the offense. Holding on the offense. 1:28 on the clock. Back them up 10 yards. Replay the down. So Cedar was going to have 3rd and 3. The penalty flag flies, holding on the offense. They're still waiting to assess it, but Cedar has already backed up, and they're moving the spot of where the flag was. Now they're marking it. Now they're walking off the yardage, and Cedar's going to set up at their own 10-yard line. And they need the 25 for a first down, so it'll be 2nd and 15 here, 1:28 on the clock. That play did run a couple seconds off the clock, however, and the clock is the friend of Cedar right now. Ran nearly 8 seconds off. 1:28 on the clock. Cedar still can run it on 2nd and 3rd down. Reifenrath, goal line set, pitches to the outside. Whitmire's got it. Whitmire, heavy hit. Whitmire stood up and knocked down 4 yards downfield. He's going to get up okay, but that was a heavy hit from Battle Creek. And Battle Creek just called a timeout. They don't have any timeouts. There are no timeouts left for Battle Creek. They called timeout and they stopped the clock. Hold on here. Is Cedar the one who called the timeout, or is the scoreboard wrong? (21-14) is the score here. We're trying to get things figured out. But by my count and the scoreboard here, Battle Creek is out of timeouts, yet they just were able to call one, which should be penalty yardage, calling one when you don't have one, but maybe one of those timeouts was actually Cedar that took it. All three of them, the official motion towards Battle Creek side of the field, I am sure on that one. My only thought is maybe Cedar is the one who took that timeout. I don't understand what is happening here. 1:22 on the clock, 21-14 is your score. And the clock is stopped. It's 3rd down for Cedar. Third and 11. Cedar can still end it with a first down run here. Whitmire is going to go to the outside. He's going to break a tackle. Not going to get first down yardage. He'll go down at the 21. So Cedar is going to get some time off the clock here. Probably call a timeout with 1 second before they punt. And then I suppose Battle Creek is actually going to have a little bit of time here. There was 1:21 on the clock. Cedar is going to punt with about 40 seconds to go. Fourth and 4 is what it is. There's the timeout from Cedar. They're going to take a moment to talk about this. We're going to talk about this too, and I'll see if I can figure out what just happened. Back in 30 seconds on KYN TV.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
So the consensus here, I'm asking around the press box, getting count from the official scorekeeper and the scoreboard operator, as well as the public address announcer. And I believe that was the fourth timeout called for Battle Creek. Everybody is very confused. The general consensus here is there may have been a mistake on the field, which led to giving Battle Creek an extra timeout. Either that, or when the official motioned for a timeout call, one of the times, maybe he simply motioned the wrong way, and it was actually Cedar who called a timeout, not Battle Creek. Something funny is going on, that is for sure. Coach Cotto just called another timeout as they are continuing to talk about things with their special teams unit, planning this one out because there are 34 seconds on the clock. Now, without that extra timeout given, Cedar would have had this one with the penalty yardage. They'd have had it down to about 10 seconds to go by the time they kicked this one. And a punt would have just about sealed the ball game. But with 34 seconds, you actually have time to operate. You have time to maneuver a little bit. So there's a lot to figure out here. And if Battle Creek comes back and is able to pull this off in a miracle fashion, we're going to have questions post-game of what happened, and hopefully we'll get an official explanation of what happened there. Certainly there was a mistake somewhere, but where the mistake happened is going to be very important. Fourth down, it's going to be Micah Cotto, the freshman, ready to kick this one away. 21-14 your score. Battle Creek sending the house. The kick is away, and there are flags down on the field. It's a great punt, goes inside of the 20-yard line. Cedar's going to touch this one down with 22 seconds to go, but there is a penalty flag right at the line of scrimmage. If this is offsides on the defense, that'll be a first down on the offense and end the game. Oh, there it is. It is illegal motion on the offense, and they're going to have to re-kick this one. So it's a great kick for Cedar. They had Battle Creek down at the 20-yard line in their own territory, but now they're going to have to walk this one back, go 5 yards back, punt it on 4th and 9 from their own 16-yard line, and hope they get it off again, because once again, Battle Creek is sending everybody. They've got 10 men on the line of scrimmage that are all going after the football, one man back deep to try and return the punt. And the man back is their quarterback in Jackson Metler, their best athlete. Everybody else is trying to block this kick. If they get it blocked, we got a whole new ball game. 21 seconds to go in the fourth. Down 7 is Battle Creek. Here's the punt from Cedar. Cotto takes it, good snap, and he gets it away. High end-over-end kick, bounces at the 45-yard line, and it is out of bounds near the 40. So with 13 seconds on the clock, Cedar got the punt away. Battle Creek is going to have one chance. 13 seconds on the clock, no timeouts left. The clock stops when the chains move, so a first down in the middle of the field is in play, but then you got to have a quick spike if you're going to get it done. Cedar Catholic with a sack or any tackle before a first down yardage in the middle of the field will result in the end of game. 13 seconds here, down 7 is Battle Creek. They've got to throw downfield. Cedar Catholic's got 2 deep safeties, 20 yards downfield. Quarterback Metler's going to roll to his left, throw the ball, incomplete. 9 seconds to go. 9 seconds to go after the incompletion. Time for 2 more plays for Battle Creek if they're able to execute. 2nd and 10 at their own 42-yard line. It's the 42-yard line. Is where this drive started. They've got 58 yards to go to tie up the ball game. Metler, shotgun, takes the snap again, rolling to his right, quick throw to the right side, completed pass, out of bounds with 5 seconds to go. Found Gavin Korth. Third and 1. At this point, the down and distance doesn't matter. There's 5 seconds left in the ball game. It's 3rd down. They still have 2 downs left, but 5 seconds on the clock. Here we go. This is the ball game. Final play of this one. 3 deep safeties for Cedar Catholic, playing straight prevent defense. Quarterback takes the snap, waits to throw, chucks it deep throw, and it's out of bounds. Well out. Nobody even had a chance on that one. Cedar Catholic wins. Cedar Catholic wins the ball game 21-14. A massive victory for this school. Some battles between these two programs over the last couple of years. 21-14 is your final score. Wow. So that one came down to Cedar Catholic driving down the field, scoring from the 1-yard line on a tush push, converting the 2-point conversion, going up 7. Battle Creek drives all the way down the field. They get inside the 15 of Cedar Catholic, and the defense holds. Bend but don't break. The defense held for Cedar Catholic, and they're going to walk away with a win. My name is Tehl Tanner. This has been Northeast Nebraska's Game of the Week. We're going to take one final break here. We're going to come back in a couple minutes, do our post-game show, give you our final stats, do our out-of-town scoreboard, and then head out. Final score from Hartington, 21-14. Cedar Catholic wins over Battle Creek.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a 5th-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
(21-14) is the score of the ball game. Cedar Catholic wins over Battle Creek in regulation. Battle Creek's last gasp, unable to convert on 4th down from the 15-yard line of Cedar Catholic. Unable to convert on 4th down, and then the final wild sequence of getting an extra timeout. Once again, I had a consensus up here that was the 4th timeout they took. So somewhere there was a mistake, whether they motioned the wrong way. Maybe it was actually a timeout from Cedar Catholic that was taken at some point there. But it was weird. They got an extra timeout. They were given a gift of a couple extra seconds, but Cedar Catholic's defense holds on the Hail Mary. The Hail Mary sails out of bounds, and Cedar Catholic wins the ball game. 21-14 is your final score. Let's go ahead and go over our final stats here, brought to you by Christensen Well. Built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the geology of northeast Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, and northwest Iowa. On our post-game show from Moody Motors. Moody Motors. And by the way, we'll give a huge thank you to Security Bank as well. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. They had 3 touchdowns sponsored today. Those by Reifenrath, who had 2 running, and the 3rd through the air to Jamison Cotto. Reifenrath responsible for all 3 touchdowns for Cedar Catholic today. For Battle Creek, the majority of their total yardage came through kick returns. They had a 90-yard kick return touchdown that led to their first score of the ball game. Outside of that, they only had 1 drive that ended in points. They were able to make it actually take the lead 14-13 with that one, but Cedar Catholic was able to roar back, get it in the end zone on a 1-yard tush push, the second 1-yard tush push for a touchdown of the game, and win it 21-14. Final stats now from Christensen Well. Neurotic ended up with 22 total ground yards, 45 for Mettler, 9 for Pochop, and 1 for Schnabel. Jackson Mettler ended up with 126 yards through the air and 1 touchdown. Newhalfen had 32 yards. Rogge had 19. Korth ended up with 3 catches today. 15, 21, and 10. 46 was the yardage for Korth, and Pochop ended up with that 30-yard touchdown pass as well. That was the lone offensive touchdown of the day for Cedar Catholic, or for Battle Creek, excuse me, and now we go to Cedar Catholic. Cedar Catholic's day started well when they were able to, in that first quarter, get the sack fumble, get the ball at the 9-yard line of their opponent. They're able to get into down to the 1-yard line and then just kind of run that tush push. They're able to get Reifenrath, the quarterback, into the end zone, make it a 6-0 ball game. After that, they're able to score again. This time, it was a 15-yard touchdown pass from Reifenrath to Jamison Cotto, make it a 13-7 ball game at the time, or 13-0 ball game at the time. Then we had the 90-yard kick return touchdown to make it 13-7 on the next kickoff after the touchdown. After that, Battle Creek scored once more. Then Cedar with the final one of the day. They drive all the way down the field. A very good fourth quarter comeback drive, and it's another 1-yard tush push, first and goal. Actually, I think it was second goal from the 1-yard line. Reifenrath gets in. Reifenrath, once again, 51 rushing yards on the ground today on 14 carries. 13 carries for Whitmire, who had 88 yards. 11 for Micah Cotto, and Hochstein ended up with 29. Reifenrath had about 22 yards through the air, all to Jamison Cotto, who caught that 13-yard touchdown pass as well. That's your final stats. Now we'll go to our final player of the game from Avera, provided by Avera, moving health forward. That'll be Braden Reifenrath today, when you're responsible for all 3 touchdowns in the contest, playing incredible defense as well. You're going to be our player of the game. So Braden Reifenrath, the quarterback of Cedar Catholic, 1 touchdown pass, 2 touchdowns on the ground, your player of the game from Avera, moving health forward. That's going to do it for our broadcast today. We'll take a look at our upcoming schedule now for not only Cedar Catholic, but for us here. Cedar Catholic next week is on the road. They are at Ponca, who is 1-4 on the year, and then a tough stretch to end the season when they are at Oakland Craig, who is 4-1, and then host Norfolk Catholic, who is 5-0. That'll end the season for the Trojans. For Battle Creek, they've still got a heavy schedule ahead of them. First up, they've got next week, they're at West Point Beamer, who is 3-2 on the year entering tonight. Then at Norfolk Catholic, who is undefeated, multiple-time state champion over the last couple years. And then at Ponca to finish the season, who is 1-4. So difficult couple of games yet for both teams. There's 3 games left in the regular season before we go to playoffs. Both teams are now 5-1 on the year. Both of them are ranked in the top 10 in terms of the coaches' poll. Both of them are going to be in the postseason making waves. This is going to be a very fun postseason for all of the area schools that we cover here for Riverfront Broadcasting in Crofton, Hartington, Newcastle, and Cedar Catholic. Let's go through those out-of-town scoreboards for Hartington, Newcastle, and Crofton now. Crofton won against Niobrara Verdigris 56-16, and Hartington, Newcastle won against at Wausau Osmond 56-14. So good wins all around for area programs here. For Crofton, Hartington Newcastle, and Hartington Cedar. That'll do it for our broadcast today. Once again, we do not have a broadcast next week. I myself calling Mount Marty football on Saturdays up in Yankton, and Mount Marty actually has a Friday night game next week, which is weird, but I got to be at that, so I won't be here for Nebraska high school football. We won't have that game next week, unfortunately, but we will be back here the week after for more Northeast Nebraska high school football. My name is Tehl Tanner. That will do it today. Thanks to Zach Clark back at the studio. Thanks to Scott Ulrich here for helping us get on air. Thanks to Coach Chad Cotto for helping us as well, and everybody else in between. Final score, 21-14. Cedar Catholic defeats Battle Creek, move to 5-1. Good night from Hartington.
You've been listening to the Northeast Nebraska High School Football Game of the Week on KYM-TV. This broadcast has been a presentation of Top Crop, Security Bank, BillionAuto.com, Moody Motors, the Bank of Hartington, Avera, Mount Marty University, the Explorers Credit Union, and Christensen Well and Irrigation. Join us again next Friday for another Nebraska Game of the Week on KYM-TV.